Diddy, a titan of the music business, has always seemed unstoppable. He established an empire that few could match thanks to his enormous money, significant influence, and unrivaled power. But even the strongest can falter. Diddy just experienced something that completely rocked him. He collapsed in court when a judge rejected his request for $50 million bail. Why did the judge deny such a large bail offer, and what precipitated this dramatic moment? Let's examine the unexpected developments in this well-known case, the rationale behind the judge's decision, and the disintegration of a life that was formerly characterized by wealth, celebrity, and power. The last-ditch effort was the $50 million bail deal. It seems nearly impossible to reject the $50 million bail offer made by Diddy's legal team. The offer included his private jet, his $48 million Miami house, and his consent to frequent drug testing, home imprisonment, and passport forfeiture. In an effort to free him from prison, his mother and other family members joined on as supporters. However, the judge swiftly rejected it even though it seemed like a solid agreement. The enormous amount Diddy might offer was not the only consideration for the court. They concentrated on the bigger threats, such as his power, his prior conduct, and the possibility that he might tamper with the legal system. Given Diddy's turbulent past, the risk is too great. Diddy's troubling past was one of the main reasons the judge denied his bail. Prosecutors used earlier instances and text messages to paint a picture of him as having a concerning pattern of behavior. In one case, following a fight with his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in 2016. According to reports, Diddy paid a hotel $50,000 to have security footage of him hurling glass objects at her removed. This gave the court cause for concern, exposing Diddy's propensity to falsify documents and control circumstances. Diddy could readily use his wealth and connections to thwart justice, threaten witnesses, or even leave the country, according to the prosecution's strong argument. They cited other cases, like those of Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein, who both offered millions of dollars in bail but were turned down. The court also didn't want to risk anything with Diddy. The crash, the epiphany for Diddy. Diddy reacted quickly and dramatically when he learned that the judge had denied his bail. Overwhelmed by the verdict, he passed out in the courtroom. Witnesses recounted how his self-assured manner abruptly changed to one of complete hopelessness. He trembled significantly and appeared to be about to pass out, so court officials called for emergency help. Realizing that he would be facing extended jail time, possibly for the rest of his life, was too much for someone who had spent so much time in luxury. Not only did he physically collapse, but it also represented the downfall of a man who had previously seemed invincible. The harsh realities of prison, like the loneliness and mansions. One of the most notorious prisons in the U.S., Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center, or MDC, is currently housing Diddy. He now lives in a tiny, dirty cell, cut off from the outside world, a far cry from his opulent residences. The MDC is infamously known for its severe living conditions, inadequate sanitation, and congestion. Regular power outages, extreme heat in the summer, and bitter cold in the winter are all commonplace for prisoners. His famous status exacerbates his predicament. He has been placed in solitary confinement for his protection, which entails being kept in a tiny 6 by 9 foot cage for 23 hours every day without any human interaction. A person's mental health can suffer greatly from solitary confinement, which frequently results in severe anxiety, depression, and, in the worst situations, hallucinations. The seclusion must be intolerable for someone like Diddy, who is used to constant luxury and attention. Fans of Golden Throwback, are you prepared to travel back in time? With graphic tees that honor your favorite music, Perfect Fifth has you covered. Take a look at this design from the cassette period, which pays homage to the days of mixtape. Or reminisce about the heyday of records with melting vinyl sunset. Additionally, the Patriot's stars, stripes, and strings blend Americana with music in a unique way. Purchase it for yourself or as the ideal present for a music enthusiast in your life. Additionally, use the coupon Throwback30 at checkout to receive 30% off your order right now. To shop now, Click the link in the description. A flawless fifth. Put on the beat. Relive the events. Diddy's legal troubles. Is this the end? Diddy faces serious enough charges to be imprisoned for life. He is charged with running a criminal enterprise and facilitating unlawful activity through his companies and employees. In the indictment, it is claimed that Diddy has been using his influence to manipulate others and cover up illegal activity for years. The claim that he intimidated witnesses and tampered with evidence by using his power is arguably the most damaging evidence against him. Prosecutors contend that Diddy's entire business was established to avoid responsibility, so this isn't simply a singular occurrence. Numerous staff members, including personal assistants and security guards, are said to have contributed to the concealment of his unlawful actions. What will happen after Diddy's empire collapses? Throughout his career, Diddy has survived several scandals, but this one feels different. He may not be able to avoid the legal repercussions he now faces, despite his riches and influence. It wasn't just the bail denial that caused him to fall in court. It was a clue that Diddy could realize that his world is collapsing and that he might not be able to fix it this time. The public and the music industry are keeping a close eye on the case as it develops. Uncertain if this is the end of an era for the hip-hop magnate, some of his contemporaries have shown their support while others have said nothing. Diddy's collapse serves as a reminder that people may still be held accountable for their conduct, regardless of their level of influence. Diddy's collapse in court was a startling and symbolic event that might have signaled the demise of one of the most powerful people in the music business. His life, which was before characterized by unfathomable wealth and influence, now contrasts sharply with jail cells and court cases. His $50 million bail proposal was rejected, but this is only the beginning of what may be a protracted and challenging process. Diddy's future is still up in the air as this lawsuit develops. Is this really the end of the empire he spent years creating, or will he manage to escape the repercussions once more? One thing is certain, but only time will tell. Diddy's downfall serves as a sobering reminder of the interconnectedness of privilege, power, and the idea that injustice can be applied to everyone.